Game 1 between the Celtics and Pacers was one of the funniest basketball games I've seen in a while. And I promise you, there were a lot of hilarious things you missed. When people tried to tell Paul Pierce, the last Celtic to win a championship, why the Pacers had a chance in this series, the man was not having it.
Great stats. You brought up some great stats there. They sound real good. I mean, looks good, sounds good, Skip. You know, I've been out on dates where she looked good, dressed good, smelled good. Conversation was terrible.
Really?
35 seconds into the game, the refs called goaltending on Al Horford, and Coach Mazzulla called the fastest challenge in NBA playoff history.
Blocked by Horford. Horford didn't hear the whistle. He was leading the fast break.
Horford absolutely couldn't believe it, so he decided to get himself some sweet revenge.
Horford a three. Got it. Now the timeout.
The Celtics' plan was simple: switch everything, and Detective Hallie was onto them.
Just pay attention on your slips, pay attention, they're switching everything. Let's go.
It took a while for the Pacers to score, but it was the man who goes by the name Spicy P who got them going.
Three, Holiday's guarding him. Siakam turns, shoots, and banks it in. First bucket for the Pacers took them 3.5 minutes.
The Pacers' defense, on the other hand, continued being so porous, they might as well have put up a welcome sign in the paint, because everybody was invited.
Last year in the conference finals this year, Tatum shot, banks it in, kept it high.
But then Detective Hallie started sniffing around on defense.
Brown throws it. Halliburton rushes back and deflects it out of bounds. Great effort there from Halliburton.
And the entire Pacers team began following suit, and with good D came good O against Horford in drop coverage.
Celtics have hit 7 of their first 11. Halliburton wide open three-pointer, got it.
Now, everyone loves TJ McConnell because he plays every game like he's trying to avoid getting sent back to the G League. Dude's scrappier than a raccoon in a dumpster.
McConnell drives on Holiday, goes reverse and banks it in. How many times did he do it in the conference semifinals?
On the other side, Luke, our favorite Celtic, got to play because Porzingis was out, and Miles Turner immediately scored on him.
Turner goes right at Cornette and gets the bucket.
Meanwhile, the broadcast was snitching on Tatum's rocky record in the postseason so far.
Maturity to concede shots, to understand that it would take more than him to win a championship.
The definition of zero chill. Tatum, though, was hell-bent on proving his doubters wrong, and using him as a screener to get the switch on McConnell was paying off for Boston.
Tatum goes inside, switches to the left hand, gorgeous move.
Unfortunately, Obi Toppin came off the bench and had Tatum jumping like you do when you see that mouse in the kitchen. So Jaylen Brown, who had been MIA up till this point, decided to avenge his brother.
Both guys, as you see Brown do the same thing.
The Pacers, whoever offense on Pritchard, had all the short kings who were watching feeling some type of way.
McConnell, nice pass to Toppin, thread the needle, and Toppin lays it in.
But while Neesmith was busy practicing his splits,
Neesmith falls down. Boy, that was an awkward split when he fell.
Obi was going Reggie Miller on them.
24. Obi Toppin goes at Hauser. Jump shot from Obi Toppin is good.
Now, before the game, Uncle Shay Shay was most interested in one thing and one thing only.
You know what a matchup I'm actually looking to see? Peyton Pritchard versus TJ McConnell. That's the matchup that I want to see. I want to see two guys as tough as wet leather going after each other, because both of the guys come into the ball game and they immediately change the tempo of the game.
And before the first quarter ended, we had the first glimpse of the matchup everyone was most excited about.
Pritchard, three-pointer. It's good.
But with the Pacers' beautiful ball movement on display, Indiana ended that first quarter just down by 3 despite their slow start.
Shepard off the bounce, finds Siakam, inside pass, beautiful ball movement. They've got 9 assists here in the first quarter.
The second quarter started with Tatum dribbling the ball off his foot.
Oh, Tatum dribbles it off his foot. Shot clock, still plenty of time.
Getting blocked by Jackson.
Blocked by Jackson.
And Peyton Pritchard cooking TJ McConnell.
Pritchard on the drive, pulls up, jump shot, got it. 8 points in 7 minutes for Pritchard.
On a tactical level, the Celtics continued using Tatum as a decoy in screening actions, and it was producing good results.
Using Jason Tatum as a screener, they've had a ton of success already in this game with Tatum screening, because Indiana Pacers don't want to switch and create a mismatch where all of a sudden Tatum has an advantage.
Al Horford, the oldest player left in the playoffs, then decided to give Smith that old head YMCA treatment.
Smith, a lot of physical play, count it, and a foul.
And this Celtics fan was loving it like McDonald's. Honestly, the two teams were hustling their tails off.
And Hauser, that looked like it was off Nimhard.
But with, Drew Holiday continuing to pour it on,
Pass inside, Holiday the left hand. Beautiful look from Derek White.
The Celtics' lead went back up to 10. The Pacers desperately needed to respond, and Miles Turner answered the call.
Turner walks into a three. That's good.
However, this was exactly the moment playoff Tatum decided to enter the chat.
Spin move, quickness, and a foul. Tatum, the dunk, got hit from behind. And a chance for a three-point play.
Nevertheless, with Turner percolating,
Nembhard to Turner. Sidestep, sets, plenty of time, another three. 18 first-half points for Turner.
the Pacers kept the game within reach, so much so that Coach Mazzulla had to give his team a pep talk with the momentum shifting.
The discipline, right? It's a test of discipline. Every timeout, every run, it's a game of runs. We got to continue to manage it.
But Tyrese said bet and began playing with Pritchard like my cat plays with its food.
Pritchard went for the fake. Halliburton shoots, scores.
And with the Pacers now winning the 50-50 ball,
Ball still loose. Siakam comes up with it, finds Neesmith and throws it down.
that 10-point Celtics lead turned into a tie game. The first half ended with the White Buffalo launching from 25 feet.
He'll try again. This time it goes for Derek White.
And Detective Hallie one-upping him from the logo.
Halliburton, 4 seconds, long three-pointer. That's good. Tyrese Halliburton from way downtown and ties the game again.
When we entered the third quarter, we didn't know we were signing up for a roller coaster, and it was Halliburton who was riding the front seat.
Halliburton drives a clear open path, nobody there.
Hallie seemed to have forgotten to turn off his awesome mode, still draining shots all the way from Fenway.
Halliburton trying to create some space. Faked out Brown, fires up a three, it's good.
But as always, the Celtics Minister of Defense was there, doing his defense dance.
Siakam goes right at Horford, sneaks in, blocked by Horford.
And just when the Pacers thought they had set the cruise control, Boston clapped back, reminding everyone just why they're perennial contenders.
Al gets one to go for the Celtics.
Turner has the height advantage. Lots of contact there. Holiday catches the bad pass. Tatum goes inside, lays it up and in.
The Celtics defense swarmed the Pacers, giving them less room than a budget airline seat.
Neesmith gets in the paint and stolen by Brown. Great anticipation.
But the Pacers continued launching threes with defiance. However, keeping the Celtics away is as tough as it gets. And the Pacers were finding out the hard way, with Tatum leading the relentless charge.
Nembhard guarding Tatum. Tatum shoots over him and scores.
Indiana, however, turned into a blooper reel of turnovers, practically gift-wrapping points for the Celtics.
Top and mishandle it. Brown comes up with it. Neesmith barrels in. Offensive foul. Holiday draws the charge. And poor pass. Toppin didn't handle it.
Boston, not ones to look a gift horse in the mouth, capitalized on these here, take it moments.
Tatum isolated with Turner, now gets into the paint. And a whistle before the shot, a defensive 3 seconds called against Neesmith, so a one-shot technical.
With Derek White spinning the Pacers defense into a dizzy mess.
Spin move, pass inside, Cornette, foul, shot won't go. Derek White with a beautiful dish.
Brown then morphed into a one-man demolition crew on defense, tearing up the Pacers' offensive plans.
Neesmith shot blocked by Brown. Jaylen Brown tried to save it, and he did. He knocked it off Neesmith.
And on the other hand, JT was all about penetrating that Pacers defense, smooth and unstoppable.
Into the paint, layup, counted and one.
But just as things were looking grim for Indiana, Obi Toppin decided it was his turn to wake up the offense.
Toppin hesitated, now fakes. Beautiful feed, and Siakam throws it down.
Despite the Celtics matching their pace and some eyebrow-raising referee calls,
The stride block. Pritchard got a piece of it.
I thought he got fouled, though. It looked like maybe there was some arm here. We get the benefit of the second look. That's absolutely a foul.
That one's not even close.
Some arm. He didn't get any ball. He got arm.
TJ McConnell turned on the afterburners, giving the Pacers a much-needed boost.
McConnell drives, head of steam, banks it home.
Soon they had shaved the lead down to just 4 points.
Neesmith walks into a three, got it.
A scare came when McConnell appeared hurt, causing a brief hush over the Pacers fans.
Big screen, McConnell shaken up. Oh, I think he's hurt.
However, Halliburton jumped back into superhero mode, trimming the Celtics' lead to just a whisper of a point.
Halliburton gonna have to launch it, goes up and under. Oh, he banks it in! He banks it in at the buzzer.
In the fourth quarter, the hilarity continued with Obi Toppin trying to sneak his way into the game, and TJ getting his revenge on Pritchard. The stare down after the fact was everything.
McConnell pushing. Oh, the spin move and the layup from TJ McConnell.
Derek White, on the other hand, was showing why he is Boston's Swiss Army knife.
Throws it up. Broken up beautifully by Derek White.
But when Siakam gave his best Oscar-winning performance under the rim, Al Horford was more pissed than a gamer with a lagging internet connection.
Ball foul on Al Horford as Siakam either fell down or was knocked down.
So he tried to get revenge on the other end.
Horford was annoyed with that foul call down the other end, wanted to get revenge.
But Siakam said, "Come here so I can teach you a lesson, old man."
Siakam, jump shot, got it.
And after locking down on defense, it was off to the races again.
Here's Halliburton, inside Siakam, the runner, he throws it down.
The momentum was now in the Pacers' favor, with Nesmith going leprechaun hunting in the paint.
Off the bounce, the runner, double clutch, counted and a foul. Nesmith with a chance for a three-point play.
Meanwhile, the Horford-Siakam battle continued to light up the fourth.
Horford, three-pointer, got it! Siakam answers with the jumper.
But with just 2 minutes left in the game, the Pacers found themselves up 3, with the Boston crowd feeling nervous. And when Nembhard extended the lead to 5, things were not looking good for Harvard.
Nembhard pulls back inside the arc jumper. It's good!
The Pacers were making sure that anyone who dared to challenge the trees in the paint would walk away with a goose egg.
Stops, and a foul.
And on the perimeter, even threes were getting blocked.
White, blocked from behind by Halliburton.
On the other end, with just 46 seconds left, Nembhard decided to hunt for the old man to put the Pacers up by 3.
Nembhard goes to Horford, pulls up jumper, puts it in!
However, a couple of seconds later, Tyrese fumbled the ball, a costly mistake.
They don't have to foul yet, and he's been trying to save it, and he's out of bounds.
Which Jaylen Brown would capitalize on.
Throwing in the corner, Brown fakes, fires up the three. Bang! Bang! Jaylen Brown knocks down the three to tie the game!
And just like that, we were going to overtime. After a rocky end to regulation, the Pacers were desperately in need of some stability, and Halliburton delivered just that.
Step back, three-pointer. Got it!
Meanwhile, Nesmith was airborne, but his heroics turned into a romantic love tap on Holiday.
Nesmith just leaping in the air to grab the ball, but couldn't hang on. And then inadvertently hit Holiday in the face.
And despite being targeted, Horford was handing out pure rejection after rejection.
Drives into the paint, blocked by Horford.
Tatum was on the move, but Nesmith's enthusiasm got the best of him.
Tatum picks it up. Tatum drives, blocked from behind, but Horford on the follow.
With Nesmith gone, the Pacers' hopes were looking as thin as diet water, but Tatum, ever the generous soul, decided to help out.
Tatum, throw it away. Halliburton picks it up, blocked from behind, but a foul on White.
However, the ghost of turnovers was still haunting the Pacers.
Holiday harassing him, and Halliburton goes crashing and lost the ball.
And Tatum was taking matters into his own hands.
Up to Tatum, sidestep, three-pointer, puts it up, bang!
With another turnover, Indiana's chances were on life support.
Spins in the paint, lost the ball, picked up by Brown.
And then, as if to confirm the diagnosis, White sealed the deal.
Holiday back to White, and he lays it up and in.
Indiana was praying for a miracle, but all they got was a harsh lesson in ball security. And despite a thrilling run, they lost Game 1. Boston now leads the series 1-0, and the Pacers, they're probably still counting those 21 turnovers. Anyways, wherever you are in the world, be the GOAT of that moment. Stay GOATed.